Welcome back to the AI Coach by Anil Nathu.
Yeah.
We're going to be looking at 2025 AI trends,
Right?
and specifically, we're going to be diving deep into this article,
Really?
2025 AI trends, essential technologies to give you a competitive advantage,
Yeah.
straight from Anil's website.
Great stuff.
And we want to kind of get a handle on, what's cool, but also what's going to give businesses a real edge going into 2025.
Absolutely.
So one thing that caught my eye right away
Okay.
was this idea of agentic AI.
Oh, yeah.
Is this just like automation or is this something else?
It's a lot more than just simple automation.
Yeah.
It's like giving you an entire team of AI workers
Okay.
that are each kind of specialized in a particular area.
Okay.
And they can actually analyze information, they can make decisions, they can
Ah.
strategize
Oh.
all on their own.
So it's not just like taking orders and doing a task.
Right.
It's like actually making strategic decisions.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can imagine like an AI handling not just like you're scheduling an email,
Right.
but also analyzing market trends
Okay.
and suggesting like new product lines
Oh, wow.
or new marketing strategies based on that data.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Is this actually happening now or is this like a future?
Oh, it's happening.
Really?
Yeah, JP Morgan Chase,
Oh, wow.
they're already using an AI called Quiam,
Okay.
and it analyzes legal documents.
Yeah.
And apparently it's like faster and more accurate than their human lawyers in some cases.
Really?
Yeah.
So this isn't robots taking over the world. It's AI taking on a very specific role.
That's the key.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
And, speaking of specialized roles,
yeah.
Anil also talks about AI completely revolutionizing the customer experience.
I hear that a lot.
Right.
Sometimes I feel like it's just empty marketing jargon.
Yeah, I get
Me
that.
too. What's different now?
Well, it's about moving beyond simple chatbots.
Okay.
This is AI that truly understands individual customers.
Oh, wow.
So think like hyper-personalized experiences
Okay.
tailored to each person's needs and preferences.
Like an AI personal shopper for every customer.
That's the idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does that even work?
Well, imagine an AI that's able to analyze your past purchases,
Okay.
your browsing history, even your social media activity
Okay.
to try to anticipate what you might be interested in
Yeah.
even before you know it yourself.
It's amazing and creepy at the same time.
I know, it's kind of wild.
Yeah.
But think about it. You could get product recommendations that feel like tailor-made for you. You get proactive support that anticipates your problems,
Right.
and even content that's tailored to perfectly align with your interests.
Wow.
So that level of service can really set a business apart.
I could see how this could be a game changer.
Yeah.
But with all this AI analyzing everything, what about security?
Right.
Isn't that a huge risk?
Yeah, you're right to be thinking about that.
I'd be nervous about hackers.
It's a critical concern.
Yeah.
And Anil actually spends a good chunk of this article talking about cybersecurity in the age of AI.
Okay.
And the interesting thing is he points out that AI isn't just the problem.
Well,
It's also the solution.
wait, how does AI help with cybersecurity?
Think of it like having an AI bodyguard for
Okay.
your business,
Right.
constantly on the lookout for threats.
Right.
So it can analyze network traffic in real time. It can spot suspicious activity that humans would miss.
Yeah.
And even take steps to neutralize the threats before they can do any damage.
So AI is both the weapon and the shield.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Pretty fascinating.
Yeah, so how does AI improve
Well-
internal information flow?
Anil talks about this big shift coming in enterprise search systems.
Okay, so is that just like better Google for companies?
It's more than that.
Okay.
These new systems use AI to understand not just keywords,
Okay.
but the meaning and context of your searches.
Oh, wow.
And they can search across all of your company's data documents,
Okay.
emails.
Even audio and video files?
It's like a research assistant that can instantly find anything you need.
Exactly.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, and this is where the AI Coach by Anil Nathu really shines. He explains these complex ideas
Yeah.
in a way that's really informative and actionable.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's not all.
There's more.
Oh, yeah, we've only scratched the surface.
Oh my gosh.
Anil also goes into multimodal AI,
Okay.
which is basically teaching AI to understand and combine information from different sources, like text,
Okay.
images, and videos.
I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Imagine like a retail store
Okay.
that can combine data from its security cameras,
Okay.
from social media,
Like
and
that.
from customer purchase history
Oh, wow.
to create really detailed and accurate customer profiles.
Wow. So it's almost like getting closer to how humans process information.
Yeah.
Like looking at the whole picture
Yep.
instead of just like isolated data points. That's what makes this stuff so exciting.
Yeah.
We're not just automating tasks.
Right.
You're expanding the possibilities of what we can do with information.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see why Anil calls these essential technologies.
Right.
It really feels like it's going to redefine the playing fields for businesses.
Absolutely. And he's not just talking about, future stuff.
Right.
This is happening right now.
Yeah.
The pace of change is just accelerating.
This is a lot to take in, but I'm starting to see the potential.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in the article that really jumped out at you as being particularly important?
Well, Anil also dives into some emerging trends that are still on the horizon, but have the potential to be really disruptive.
Okay.
One that I thought was really interesting is Edge AI.
Edge AI.
Yeah.
What is that?
So instead of sending all your data to the cloud to be processed, Edge AI brings the processing power closer to the source of the data.
So the AI is like running right on my device or on like a local server?
Yeah.
Why is that important?
Well, think about things like real-time quality control in a factory.
Okay.
Or personalized health monitoring on a wearable device.
Right.
Or even self-driving cars.
Yeah.
You need like lightning-fast decision-making in those situations.
Right.
So Edge AI eliminates the lag of sending data back and forth to the cloud.
Okay.
So it makes those applications much faster. Got it. More reliable.
Okay.
And more secure.
So faster, more secure AI.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's a big deal.
So Anil doesn't stop there, though. He also talks about small language models, right?
He does. And this is a big deal for businesses that might not have the resources to build or use those massive AI models that everyone's talking about.
Okay.
Those really resource-intensive ones.
Right, right.
So small language models, or SLMs,
Okay.
they're more compact and efficient,
Right.
but they're still powerful enough to handle a specific task really well.
So it's kind of like a more affordable
Exactly.
and accessible version of those big AI brains.
That's a great way to put it, yeah.
Okay.
And that's crucial because it opens up the power of AI to a much wider range of businesses.
Right.
Especially, smaller companies or those with limited budgets.
So again, kind of this theme of making it more accessible to more people.
And Inel really emphasizes that democratizing potential of AI in the AI coach.
Yeah.
And SLMs are a perfect example of that.
That makes sense.
And then there's generative video, which is still pretty early stage, but it has incredible potential.
Generative video. What is that AI that can make movies?
It's AI that can create videos from scratch based on text descriptions.
Whoa.
So think about the possibilities for marketing and content creation.
Right.
You could literally describe what you want in a video.
Oh, wow.
And the AI would generate it for you.
So we're not just talking about automating tasks anymore.
Right.
We're talking about creating entirely new things.
Exactly.
That's wild.
And that's where the real disruptive potential lies, It's not just about doing things faster or more efficiently. It's about changing what's possible.
It's like a whole new world.
It really is.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
From AI agents that act like independent workers to AI that can generate videos from scratch.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff sounds pretty mind-blowing, to be honest.
It is.
But what does it all mean for someone running a business today?
That's the million-dollar question.
Right.
And it's one that Anil Nathu addresses head-on in this piece and on the AI Coach website.
Okay.
And he stresses that staying ahead of the curve is no longer just about adopting new technology.
Okay.
It's about understanding how these trends are going to reshape industries and how you can leverage them to gain a competitive edge.
So it's not enough to just buy the software or hire a data scientist.
Right.
You need a deeper understanding of how to actually integrate these tools into your business strategy.
Exactly. And that means developing a new set of skills. Okay. Anil actually goes into this in detail in the article.
Okay.
He breaks down the technical business and strategic skills that are going to be essential for anyone that wants to thrive in this AI-powered world.
So it's not just about coding and algorithms anymore.
Right.
It's about strategic thinking, problem solving.
Yeah.
Being able to adapt to this rapidly changing landscape.
Precisely.
Wow.
And that's what's so fascinating about this moment in time. We're not just talking about a technological shift.
Right.
It's a fundamental shift in how businesses operate and how people work.
It sounds like AI literacy is going to be just as important as computer literacy was a few decades ago.
I completely agree.
Wow.
And it's not just about being able to use the tools.
Right.
It's about understanding the implications, the opportunities, and the potential pitfalls.
Okay, so we need to be thinking strategically about AI.
Yeah.
We need to be developing new skills. Is there anything else we should be doing to prepare for this future?
One of the most important things, and this is a big theme in Anil Natu's work with the AI coach, is to cultivate a mindset of continuous learning.
Continuous learning, what does that mean?
It means because this field is evolving so rapidly, what's cutting edge today might be obsolete tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
So to stay ahead of the curve, you need to be constantly learning, experimenting, and adapting.
So it's not even just about learning the basics of AI.
Right.
It's about developing that habit of staying curious, exploring new ideas, and constantly updating your knowledge.
Exactly. And it's not as daunting as it sounds.
Okay.
There are tons of resources available.
Right.
From online courses and webinars to books and podcasts like this one.
Oh, of course. And there's the AI Coach by Anil Nathu.
Absolutely.
Which is a treasure trove of insights.
It is.
And practical advice.
And don't be afraid to connect with other people that are on this journey.
Okay.
There's a whole community of AI enthusiasts and experts and business leaders out there that are eager to share their knowledge and experience.
It sounds like the key is to approach this with an open mind.
Yeah.
And a willingness to learn.
Absolutely.
Don't be intimidated by the technology. Embrace the possibilities and focus on how you can use these tools to achieve your goals.
Well said.
Okay.
And remember, you don't have to become a data scientist or an AI engineer to be successful in this new world.
Right. It's about developing the right mindset and the right skills.
Oh, exactly.
Regardless of your role or your industry.
It's about understanding the potential of AI and how it can be used to solve problems, create new opportunities, and ultimately make your business more successful.
This has been so helpful.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a lot more informed now and a lot less overwhelmed.
I'm glad to hear that.
Than when we started.
That's what we're here for.
So I think maybe the biggest takeaway from all of this is that AI is not something to be feared.
Right.
It's something to be embraced.
I love that.
It's not about replacing humans. It's about augmenting our capabilities. And creating new possibilities.
Absolutely.
That's a pretty exciting prospect.
It is very exciting.
All right, we are back and ready to wrap up our deep dive into the 2025 AI trends with the AI Coach by Anil Nathu.
Yeah, it's been a fascinating conversation.
Yeah, we've covered so much ground.
We have.
Everything from, agentic AI, hyper-personalized customer experiences, the rise of edge computing, generative video.
Absolutely.
It's been a whirlwind tour of the AI landscape.
It has.
And I have to admit, I'm feeling a little bit of a mix of excitement and maybe a little bit of overwhelm.
I get it.
It's a lot.
It's a lot to take in.
Yeah, it's moving so fast.
That's why Anil Nathu's work is so valuable.
Right.
He just cuts through the hype and lays out what really matters for business leaders.
Yeah, and if you had to boil it all down to one key takeaway, what would it be?
I think the core messages, this 2025 and beyond, are going to be defined by how businesses understand and leverage AI. It's not just about the technology itself. It's about the strategic implementation, the ethical considerations, and a commitment to continuous learning.
All right, so it's not enough to just buy the software or hire the data scientist.
Exactly.
You need a more holistic approach.
Yeah, you need a culture of AI literacy and a clear vision for how these tools can actually help you achieve your business goals.
It's about empowering businesses to not just survive, but thrive in this AI-driven future.
Absolutely.
And speaking of thriving, any final words of wisdom for our listener before we wrap things up?
I would just say don't be intimidated by AI. Embrace the possibilities and start exploring. There's so many resources available, from the AI Coach website to online courses, industry events. Dive in, get curious, and remember the future of AI is being shaped right now, and you have the power to be a part of it.
I love that it's not about being a tech genius. It's about having the curiosity and the willingness to learn and adapt.
That's it.
And those are skills that anyone can develop.
Anyone can develop those skills.
The future belongs to those who are willing to embrace change and harness the power of these incredible technologies.
Absolutely.
Well, I think we've covered just about everything on my list.
I think so too.
Thanks for bringing us this fascinating article from The AI Coach by Anil Nathu.
My pleasure.
It's given us a lot to think about.
It has.
Thank you for joining us today.
It was great to be here.
Visit the AI Coach website for more AI insights by Anil Nathu.